right, I'm with Coach Todd Willert from East Forsyth, just getting off the field against Reidsville. I mean, Coach, what were your biggest takeaways today?
Very slow start. You know, we did a lot of good things. I should say we had a lot of individuals do some good individual things. Way too many mistakes. You know, I thought we played better in the first scrimmage and the second scrimmage. So we got to just tighten up on some of the little things, like I was telling the team and the coaches.
In terms of, you know, your assessment, I know you mentioned some good things, some correction, you know, things to correct here. I mean, what are the things that you feel like this team did well, and what do they need to work on heading out?
Well, I think our defense, for the most part, played very well. We missed some coverages that we got to fix. But obviously, we put the defense in the one time they scored was because we basically threw a pick six. But defense played well, but we got to work on the coverages. Offensively, you know, we had 2 touchdowns called back, and both of them were true holding calls. We can't be hurting ourselves with penalties.
I know Bryce Baker obviously had a great career at East Forsyth, graduating. In terms of the quarterback position, I mean, what are you looking at right now, and what are your thoughts about that position heading into the season?
Yeah, I feel pretty good. We got a lot of great players around JD. You know, we got to just make sure we call the right game plan for him and do a better job setting things up and setting plays up, which we will. You're in scrimmages, so you don't want to show too much stuff going into the season. But we feel very comfortable with JD and the other quarterbacks and feel like we're going to have a very good year.
For those that don't know much about JD, I mean, just how would you describe what he brings to the table for you?
Well, he's been here for 4 years. He knows offense. He knows these guys. He's played with most of these guys all through Pop Warner, so he knows the team very well, and, you know, he's a good leader.
I know Big Shabazz, the number 71, big boy on that left side. I mean, just a guy of that size. Obviously, he's committed to play big-time college football. But, I mean, for those that don't know much about him, I mean, what are the things that make him special? What's unique about him and, you know, his athleticism out there?
Yeah, he's so athletic. That's the big thing. If he goes 100% every time, he's probably one of the best tackles I've ever coached. We just got to make sure he gives that effort. Being a big guy, sometimes it's hard because you get a lot of snaps and you get hit every play. But he's done a lot better this year already, playing more consistently and stacking play after play together.
This might make you think a little bit, maybe not knowing how you are. Do you happen to know how many starters you return on each side of the ball?
I really don't. I don't. I know we got a majority of our offensive line back, you know, got running backs back, you know. So defensively, we got some new faces, but they're really good, or they played JV, or they were backups for us last year. So I would say we have 6 or 7 guys on both sides. The biggest thing is we got a new holder and a new kicker, so we got to get that fixed, as you saw that tonight.
I guess, you know, heading into this first game week here, I mean, what's kind of the mindset in the locker room right now?
Good. You know, I think there's some things, some guys are unsure, but I really think the last 2 scrimmages we've played good competition between Hickory and now Reidsville. We open up with Glenn on Friday, but I think confidence is really high, and we just got to keep on making plays.
I know you just alluded to it just now. Obviously, the conferences, Glenn used to be in the same conference, now not. You get a rivalry game to start the season. And really, I mean, just I looked at that schedule, and it looks, you know, like you're going to have some big-time opponents, big-time games throughout. But, I mean, how does it feel opening up with a rivalry, the Kernersville Cup, like that?
It's cool. It's kind of surreal because this was the first game I ever coached was when Glenn wasn't in our conference. So my first game either in, I think it was 2003. It's been a long time. We played at Glenn, but it was when they were not in our conference. So it's kind of full circle to go back and play them opening year and them not being in the conference. So it'll be exciting for Kernersville and start the school year against your crosstown rivals.
In terms of the Bobcats, I mean, I don't know if you've kind of gotten into your film study or not, but, I mean, what's kind of your first impression? What do you think will be the biggest key factors in that game?
Yeah, I haven't really. We've been so focused on, Hickory and Reidsville. We really started game planning as coaches, just trying to teach ourselves. So we've been doing that. I haven't, to be honest, I don't really know too much about Glenn right now, but we'll get the film on Saturday, and we'll know a lot more by the end of tomorrow.
I know a bunch of stars on this team. I know your program used to producing a lot of guys, but I mean, are there any guys on this team you would view as maybe hidden gems that maybe people don't know about that you feel really good about right now?
Yeah, I think our inside linebacker, we call him Junior Solomon, I think he's going to be really special. I think he's got a great chance. I think Zion Pleasance, who's been playing corner for us, who's been a little overlooked, he picked up some offers this summer, so I think he could be really special too. And we have Isaiah Edwards back, who I'm very excited, who was injured last year. I think he'll be very special on